Yo, what's up? What's up? How you guys doing? Hey, what's up, Dan? All right, we're gonna get started in a little bit right now. Getting some things sorted out real quick before we get started. I'm gonna be packaging some orders that I talked about yesterday when I was live. So it's gonna be another late one tonight. Maybe hour and a half. We'll see. But let me go ahead and I'll get it. Just pulling up the chat real quick right here on the side. All right, boom. Let me move some stuff. All right. All right, cool. So let me get this stuff out of the way right here. Turn on the light. Boom. All right, we're gonna get started. Hey, what's up, Armando? How you doing? I'm good. I'm good. Let me know how the sound is, cause I don't have my headphones with me right now, cause I'm gonna start packaging up some stuff and just want to make sure everything's cool. Hopefully it's not too low. We'll see. We'll figure it out. Um, but yeah, I hope you guys are doing good. It's Saturday. Damn. Saturday night. Oh, thank you. Thank you. All right. Let's see. Dang. It took me a little while to kind of prep some stuff before I decided to go live because I was like, man, I'm gonna be here packaging stuff, so this might as well, go live. Why not? And kick it for a bit with you guys, and we'll see. We'll see what we get into later. You know. Um, got some things in the mail, so kind of want to show you guys some of that stuff too at the end. So just kind of hang out. If you guys are chilling, building, working on your models, just sit back, kick it. You might get to see some of the. You will see some of the stuff that's gonna be taken off on Monday. So all these things are going out Monday, right here. All right. Ooh, look at that. Nice. Always like it when everything looks nice and clean. Right here. All right. So these were the ones we got yesterday, the containers. So we got a container that's gonna be shipped out right there, along with some zoom on stickers. The metal stickers. Here, let me see. I'm gonna have to grab a marker real quick. See, I gotta mark down the item. Bam. All right, cool, cool. So right now I got the heater on. Man, it's cold in here. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty cold in here. So got that on right now. All right, cool. So we gotta put a little bit more on this side. Yeah, so this is all the new stuff that just dropped. I'm gonna expecting some other stuff to show up later in the week, and then once we get that stuff in, it'll be available. And man, there's just a bunch of cool things that are dropping within the next like month, especially in February. All right, cool. So this one's ready. I just gotta write down the number for this one. This is pretty much like the order ID number, you could say. It's a trip. Sometimes when I layer the tapes, sometimes they line up too. It matches up. Not always, but it happens sometimes. It's kind of crazy. Let's see. What are you guys doing right now? You guys watching movies or you guys working on stuff? Yeah, I was watching. Well, I was busy earlier with the fam, and then I was watching a movie, and then after that, I was like, you know what? I gotta get working on all this stuff. You know, I gotta switch hats from dad mode to worker mode, ScaleRiders.com mode. You know, you got to get all this stuff ready for Monday because I don't want to keep people waiting. All right, so this one is the Fujimi 180 SX and also a Hasegawa kit, which we got coming up. Boom, right here. Here's the Hasegawa. Dang, Hasegawa kits fit really nice. They take over a majority of the box, only leaving you with like a little bit of space to fill in that area right there. Versus the Fujimi box, you know, like it's a bit smaller, especially like that portion right there. So kind of interesting. And start to fill in the little gaps right there. Yeah, you got some stickers. Yeah, I already ran out of the Armando. You know how you gave me those cards? I already ran out of them. The ones you hooked me up with. I'm all out. Yeah, I need to order stickers, man. I've been kind of sleeping on that. I haven't gotten anything new. That's something I need to get. All right, so this one's done right here. Oh, cool. I need to get some more for sure. Yeah, cause that stack you gave me, man. I not too long ago I put the last one in an order and I was like, oh, that's it, no more. I was like, I need to hit up Armando for some more. All right, what number is this one? Let's see. There we go. Cool. Thank you. Appreciate you. Yeah, those are always cool. It's always nice giving people flyers and stickers, you know, especially when it's all like model related, you know, because a lot of the times those things are available when they you know, the person lives here or they get to see you at a show. But you know, everyone's like everywhere, all over the U.S., all over overseas, and sometimes it's difficult to get some of that stuff. So it's pretty nice to be able to get something like that, you know. I mean, I know for myself in the past when I would order a bunch of stuff online from stores, it was always cool when they'd hook you up with stickers and stuff, you know. It was rare. Like in the beginning they never did, but later in time that just kind of became a thing, you know. And I always appreciated it because I was into that stuff. So I was always like, man, like I really like this stuff. You know, it's always nice to get a sticker. Hey Armando, you know what's crazy right now? Right now I'm talking about this. Because this is the second time I go live packaging stuff, right? And I know you were on there too, and we were talking. And right now when I was grabbing the paper and I was opening it, I just like got deja vu right now. Like I was like, wait a minute. This already happened. Like, you know, I don't know, it's weird. So weird, but I just had that feeling right now. The hell? What the heck? No. All right, let's see. Oh, hold on. Let me fix the sticker right here. Let me scoot it down. Push it down a little more. All right, cool. Bam, right there. But yeah, it's weird. Let me see. What's the next one? Yeah, there's some nice little treats. A lot of cool kits. Stuff that just arrived that I brought. A lot of it is like stuff that I was talking about yesterday. I wonder if some people were waiting on these kits already. I'm not sure. I mean, just from seeing, like solicitations online from the manufacturers and other websites, because I didn't really promote them, like the items, until I got them, you know. A lot of times when I do the pre-orders, it's when the items are already gonna show up to the spot. All right, let's see. Let's get the next one. Ooh. Right here. Another Starlet. Yeah, I'm out of these. I need to get more of these. What I really like about them is this version has the body kit. These wide body fenders. That's what's pretty dope. And then, damn, look at this. The mirror finish sheet. The top secret stuff right here. Yeah, that stuff comes in handy, man. The mirror finish. You definitely need to. If you don't know about it, you need to get your hands on it for your builds. So now when we had Hasegawa, God Hand, and another Hasegawa piece right there together. See, all the pre-prep before is saving me time right now, because if not, dang, I would have been backed up. Let me see. All right, this next one is gonna be more of a. We're gonna need a smaller box because it's mostly a lot of photo etch tools, and then we also got some leveling thinner that it's already set, like as far as like bubble wrap, and then I bagged it up so it's nice and tight, nothing comes off loose. Let me see. I just got a peep game in the box. I don't know. Let me peep game to see if it would fit in this little box. Let me see. I gotta do a quick little test fit. But here, let me peep something real quick on the interwebs. Boom. All right. So let's throw this one in here like that, and then obviously I'm gonna put stuff in there, and then this one's gonna be in here. Yeah, it fit. It fit. Nothing crazy. It's not like it won't, but. Alright, cool. Alright, let me move this thing right there. Yeah, today in the mail, I actually, I received vintage AMT kit. 57 Ford, 3-in-1. Some really cool custom parts that it came with, and I'm trying to figure out which version, if it's the first official version from 1962 or if it's the second one that they came out with in 1965. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. I was on ScaleMates and there's information in there, so I need to go back in there to confirm the number, because the box has a number in there, and I need to find out about that number. You know, it'll probably be better if I go sideways. Yeah, I need to find out about the number. We'll see what's up. We'll see what ends up happening. There we go. Man, I just love the way that fit right there. All right, cool. All right, cool. Let's see this one. The numbers. There we go. Man, those sevens look different. bigger box. This one. Alright, hopefully it doesn't cover up too much of the camera. This is an 8-incher. Yeah, I need to get stickers and shop cards. That's definitely a thing I need to order soon. I've been working on the new shop card, like the artwork and getting it all going. I just haven't finalized it to be like, all right, this is it. This is what it's gonna be, you know. I haven't done that yet, so but soon. I'll get on it soon. Hey, this box is huge. Like, watch. Let me show you real quick the comparison. So this box, as far as the height, to this box, this one's thin, and then this one's thick. It's almost like double the size. That's how much they, like how much stuff is in this one. It's crazy. There's a lot of stuff in there. All right. Do you still have Masterpieces stickers? No, I'm out. I need those. If you have any, please. I'll take anything. If you have any of, if you have the Masterpieces stickers, I'm down. Hook me up for sure. Yeah, I'm out of those. All right, let's see. All right, let me see what I have right here. Got a sticker from my homie George, a sticker from NYS Modeling, and then we also have our homie Steve Courtney. This is his card right there. And then, oh yeah, I even got this card right here. This is Desert Scale Classic right here. Arizona. Right here, represent. Boom, we'll hook you up with that too. Why not? I gotta open this. This paper pulls off. Crumpled up. Alright. Let's get it kind of thick right there. Chad, what's up, man? Damn. Let's see. Would you share anyone's stickers? Yeah, man. If you got some stickers, hook me up. You know, I mean, I would say like as long as they're, you know, obviously like model related, for sure. Hell yeah, dude. If I can get some, that'd be dope. Let me see. Yeah, stickers are fun, man. I always people always give me feedback on that, and people like them, and I start to see them little by little in posts and people's benches and stuff. They start to have the stickers on there. I always think that's pretty cool when people start to like do that, you know. Let's see, 72. All right, cool. We got that one. Yeah, I'm gonna have to move these boxes when I'm done, cause here, let me set these here. George's and NYS right there. It'll be easier to get right there. All right, this next one. Yeah, this is a few kits, so this is probably gonna be a bigger size box. Let's see. We're gonna find out right now. We're gonna find out if I can fit it. Let me see if I can fit it in this box. I'm gonna find out right now. If I can't, then we're gonna have to go size up. But let me see. Oh yeah, it looks like it could fit. Okay, let's find out. Let's find out. Yeah, this one's gonna travel for sure. Far out of the US. Oh, right on, man. Yeah, yeah. I was thinking that right now when I saw it. I was like, oh, dang, because I mean, it's like 11:30. You know, it's almost gonna be midnight here in California, and I know you're in a different state. So I'm like thinking, man, you're still up. That's cool. Are Saturdays, Chad, normally nights where you stay up, like working on stuff or just chilling? All right, let's see. Let's see if these are gonna fit. We're gonna do a test fit right now. So let's put the first one. Let's put the second one. And then let's put the third one. Let's see if it fits. Oh yeah, it does. Does it close? Oh yeah. Damn, this is like a really nice fit. All right, cool. So let's package the paper. Oh, sweet, man. How's that working out? Like with the skyline? Oh, what? Dang. So where Chad's at, it's 1:30 a.m. and Dan, it's 2:30 in Canada. Crazy. All right. So on this one, what I'm gonna do is, I think I'm gonna put it like this instead, like backwards, just so I figure like when they're closed, if someone's gonna like cut it open, you know, I don't want them to slice through the artwork of the box, you know. So, but before we put that in there, I gotta make sure I put here. We're gonna hook him up with this one, the NYS sticker, the one with George, and then also this one too, right there. And then we'll leave this like this. It'll be like a little surprise right there. Might put another little layer. There we go. Yeah, just to make sure, you know, like a nice little thin little layer. Nothing too crazy, just enough so the box is still closed and it's not all sticking out. Yeah, it's cold right now over here where I'm at, but I got a little heater on right now, so it's kind of chill. Not that bad, but I think later, at some point, I'm gonna turn it off. And I think that's when I'm gonna be like, oh man, I gotta turn that thing back on. Let's see, this one's 7219. All right, cool. So yeah, this is part of the process. Like, you know, whenever I'm busy and I have orders, there's always gonna be a date where, you know, I kind of wait and I go, all right, on this day is when I'm gonna like pretty much start working, packaging everything, getting it ready, right? And you know, Monday, I always like shipping stuff out on Mondays. And you know, because I would say like Saturday, Sunday would give me enough time to package everything, get it all going. And yeah, majority of these orders, I do them all myself. In the past, I've had a little bit of help, you know, with friends and stuff, but for the most part, I tend to just do it myself, and it's fun. Like, I like it. It's just like if I have a bunch of stuff going on, then it gets tough. All right, we got the stickers back there. That's when it gets really hard. When I got a bunch of stuff kind of going on, it's like crunch time. I'm like, dude, like I feel it when that happens. There's a little box. We got a couple items right there going on, some detail parts, battery wiring, some fittings. All right. Oh wait, I forgot. The little piece right there. Let me see. Oh yeah, we got a 132 scale kit coming next. This next one. Dang, 15 degrees? Dude, that's hella cold, bro. I'd probably get sick, dude. I'll be honest with you. Like, that's the one thing that always messes me up is if I don't cover up cool like to protect myself and like I'm in the cold, that would jack me up. And yeah, when that happens, damn, I'm like out. But I don't know. I always try my best just to like I don't take risks, though, dude. Like sometimes when it's hella cold, I even took my t-shirt in, my pants. I'm like, do that, sweater, jacket. I'm like, I'm not risking anything, you know. Because when that happens, it sucks. It sucks. All right, snap kit right here. We got the initial D, right there. That's a cool one. Let me see. Ah. Yeah, so Chad, I was gonna tell you this is like the second time I've been doing the live because a while back, I mean, I was like packaging stuff, but I was by myself, you know, like I was just not live or nothing, just doing it up. And then one day I was like, you know what? Let me see how it would work. So because I would pack in a different area, but then on this table, this desk, I was like, yo, I can do it right here. Like, it's nothing crazy. Everything fits. It's manageable. So that's kind of what started it, you know? I was like, all right. So this is like the second time I'm doing this. So I'm planning on doing more as I go. Definitely, like, when I get new products in, when I'm going to package stuff in, you know, love to go live. I did go live during builds for a while. Last month and the month before that, or the months before that, and man, it's hard. Like, as much as I know I can do it and kind of flow with it, but man, it's tough. You know, I don't know. It's just hard. So I don't really have any plans right now to do that for right now until later. I feel like if anything, I'll probably record builds beginning to end or process updates, things like that, and then just bust out those videos, you know. But yeah, it gets kind of hard, man, like doing the live builds. And yeah, I'm just trying to do everything that I can, but also not overdoing it, because if I overdo it, then I'm gonna burn myself out, or something's gonna suffer, you know. Like, it's either gonna be my building that's gonna suffer, or just me being able to produce videos. That's when that's what's gonna, like, something's gonna have to give, you know. It gets tough. Damn, this next one, I really like the way this looks. We got a ruler, we got 3 Tamiya brushes, Hasegawa thin tape, and then also some tools, Hasegawa tools. This is just all tools right here. That's pretty dope. Whenever I see these kind of packages, I'm always like, wow, like, you know, this is like particular certain things that are definitely going to help the modeler step up the game, you know, for sure. Like, these are going to come in really handy. Cool. All right. Let me just wrap this one real quick, and then I'll check the chat real quick. I'll tune in with you guys right now. Hold on. Let's see. So this one, 2, 3. Bam. All right. Cool. Let me check now. On average, how many orders do you stack up and ship out on Mondays? So, let me see. This weekend and last weekend were busy. Like, as far as let me check for you here. How many? All right. So I have, like, right now, out of all the ones I've been packing, I think in total is about 15 right now, right? Last week was about close to 20. So for like a Monday, right? Like that to me seems like a lot. I know other stores, other places, man, they're probably doing 100. I don't know. I really don't know. But for me, by myself, just doing it, that seems like a lot. Um, like right now, it must look like, oh, I'm doing them fast, but there's still a lot of work behind the scenes of getting all this stuff ready. I'm just, I'm just kind of cruising through it right now. But yeah, I think that's cool. But I don't know, man. It varies. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, there's been times, like last year, where it's like nothing would come in. Maybe one item in a week. It just it varies. Um, there's just so many variables. Like, it's either I don't have the items that people are looking for, or everyone already has their items that they already have, or maybe the economy. Like, it could be. There's just so many variables. It could be the end of at the end of the month, mortgage is due, rent is due, um, bills. There's just so much. It's crazy. So um, there is back then. I I would like be kind of I was focused very heavy on the online store back then because that was before I moved, and now that I moved in this place I have more space. I'm able to do more stuff and it's more relaxing. I'll be honest with you. It's super chill. Like, I don't even like think about it, I just order my stuff, I get it in, and I'm more focused on the building. Like, that feels great for me, building again, making videos. I love all that stuff. That to me is like really fun, therapeutic, and all this is just like a bonus, man. Like, this is like extra. Like, I love it. Like, it's definitely a blessing, Like, I know you've supported me for a lot of years, dude. Like, buying stuff from me, and that's been great, man. Like, I appreciate you and another, everybody. Like, there's also people that I haven't even met, and they support, That's always been dope. And yeah, I just always try to get items and things that I know are gonna help you guys with the builds, because I know for me, I've used a lot of that stuff, and it's helped me a lot, and it's I still remember early on there'd be tools that I would try out and I knew, man, these are dope, and it would be so hard to get, and then I'd finally get them, and then when I'd put them on the site, like, nobody would buy them, and I'd let people know, and then little by little my friends would buy them out of recommendation. But as far as just in general, like, people that don't even know the brand or like, what is this, they wouldn't get it. So then, like, time would pass, and the distributors or the manufacturers would be like, "Hey, do you need more, or what's up?" And I'd be like, "Nah, bro, I'm good. I'm sorry. And I'd always feel bad, like, dang, I really want to carry more, but I can't, just because nothing's happening. I don't know. It's weird. And then everything's gone finally, and then time passes, and then later, that's like the hot thing people are asking for, and it's like, it's too late. Like, I'm not even gonna jump on that no more. Like, it's already gone. It's a trip, man. There's so many like things that I experienced through the 5 years. Like, learning new things, learning mistakes. Don't do that again. Don't carry that anymore. Like, I don't know. It's kind of a trip. Let's see. We got this one here. Oh, this is gonna be a cool one right here. Let me see. I wonder if it fits. Let's do a test fit. All right. So we got this box here. You know what? Let me turn off this heater. I'm starting to get hot now. That's a good sign. All right. Let's see if the volume changes now, because I turned that thing off. All right. So this is interesting. So we got a snap kit. This one's the the GTR Nismo. This is a nice one. It's in red. And then we got some cool things right here. So this is a really cool product that I used on my Bel Air. I'll talk about this one in a little bit. Another cool product right here. If you have tape, you want to cut circles right here. But this is the last one that I have. I don't have any more. I'm going to have to order more. So let me see. And then this is also cool. The handy cleaner. Little mini vacuum right here. Fits in the palm of your hand. Let's see. I just want to know if it closes. Let me see. I mean, it closes. Yeah. It closes for sure. Okay, cool. I just wanted to double check on there. Cool. All right, let me strap this one up right here. Yeah, I think that's the last mini vacuum, that little one I just showed you right now. That's the last one I have. I need to get more. Yeah, whenever they restock on those, I just buy a little case of them. That's something I'm definitely always gonna carry. So whenever if I sell out of them, do expect to see those back again in the future. That definitely is a nice little keepsake item. Let me see. Hold on. Uh-oh. There we go. Thought it wasn't gonna stick. There we go. Sweet. Oh, nice, man. Oh yeah, I'm happy to hear that. That you like your little mini vacuum. Let me see. This one looks like it would fit in there, but it does not. So we're just gonna have to fill in that whole little area right there instead. Rip some of this paper, man. Yeah, we're coming to the end as far as packaging. I have this one here, and I got one more. No, wait. Nah, I got these two, and I got actually two more, but I'm gonna do those tomorrow or on Sunday, because there is some items that I need to look for to complete them. And all right, so real quick before I put this one away, so this one is called Mr. Super Speedy Putty. This here in this container is a powder. Over here, this is a liquid, and it also comes with like a spatula, right? If you ever get like this product from me or from any other online store, you can go on your phone on Google, and through the camera you could translate all this, right? Basically, it just breaks it down. So right here are the steps. You see right here, pretty much you use this spoon that it also comes with. You scoop up some of the powder. You pour it right there on one of the sides. You pour some of the liquid on the other side, some drops. And then with the spatula, you start to mix it up. So you combine the powder with the liquid, and you keep, mixing it up. And then you apply it to the area of the model, whether it's like a sink mark, or think of it as just like putty, basically, right? To me, I almost feel like the powder must be like I don't know if it's a resin, or maybe if it's not a resin, it might be just styrene, like plastic, but there has to be a chemical if it's bonding with that, right? I've used it. It came in handy right here. And for so long, I was trying to get that putty, and I could not get it. It was very hard to get, but I finally was able to get my hands on it. So when I saw it, I was like, oh, dang, nice. Someone's getting one of those. Oh, shoot, almost forgetting. Here, let me see. Put that right there. Let me get some more cards. Almost forgot right there. What? All right, let's see. I'm gonna throw this right here. and it just trips me out. Like, this was here with, it traveled. It was created somewhere, traveled here to my place. I've had it, and now it's going to its final destination, its final resting home. Hopefully, whoever purchased it and got it, takes care of it, and it does what it was meant to do. All right, sweet. Yeah, that one fit nice. All right, cool. So let's mark this one here with the number, so we know that. All right, cool. Now we got one last one that I'm gonna package tonight, and here I just want to make sure that I think it's gonna fit in this box. This box is huge. Yeah, I think I need to buy new boxes. Some new one, some like X. I'm running out of certain sizes. All right, so this is a bigger box. There's gonna be three model cars that are gonna be going into this box right here. All right, cool. So let's go ahead and set it up right here. I like how the camera just zooms in. Right? Oh, I dropped the thing. Little paper. Yeah. What do you guys got going on Sunday? What are y'all doing Sunday? Do you guys work, or is that really the day off? The day where you're like, you know what? I ain't doing nothing. Yo, OmniWorks, what's up, man? Yeah, right here. Nice. Thanks for tuning in, man. Hell yeah. Let me see. Yeah, I'm finishing up this last one of the last ones for tonight. I got. Let's see. So on this one, what are we sending out? Oh, shoot. Let's see. Man, the boxes are the same size. I thought for some reason the Hasegawa box was gonna be, these next boxes were gonna be smaller than the Hasegawa, but it's actually the same size. So we got the Mini Cooper, then we got this Tamiya kit. This one this week I had it on sale. I had 3 of them, and those 3, I've had them for a minute, and it was just time. It was time for me to put them on sale. So I put these for I think it was 25% off on these ones, and somebody bought 2 of them, and then somebody bought the last one. So those BRZs are gone. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna get any more, to be honest. Cause I had those for a minute, sitting there for a minute, and yeah, I think that's it. This one here though, this is a different story. This is a nice one. This Nissan Fairlady Z, right here. These I definitely do get. When I sell out of them, I do get more. But I don't buy that many though. But when I do, I do like picking that one up. That's a cool one right there. Let's see. Oh, sweet, Chad. So you're going the drift track RC drifting. That's dope. And then OmniWorks. Sundays and Mondays are my night off now. So Sunday I'll be grilling up some burgers. Oh, that's awesome, dude. Hell yeah. Dang. For lunch today, I almost had burgers too, but to go buy some, not to grill them, but to buy them. Man. I was craving a burger, man. Dang, now you made me more. Now I'm going to go to sleep, thinking about burgers. I'm be like, man, I'm going to be going to sleep hungry. Let's see. Let's put these here. Let's see what else I have. Oh, yeah, I got to put this sticker too. All right. That's dope. Yeah, these ones are bad, and I like this one because it's also the street custom as well. But yeah, these are dope. All right, sweet. So yeah, this all fit right here, really nice in this size box. So these are gonna be heading out Monday. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I need to order more tape. This tape's I'm down to my last this is my last roll. I need to get some new tape. But I need to do it now, like order it now. Cause if not, I'm gonna run out of the roll and then I'm gonna order it and it's gonna take a while for them to print it or whatever. And I'll be like, weak. I need it. Alright, let's see. This one. Ah. Uh-oh. That was supposed to be a 7, but I ended up doing a 2. There. Alright. Alright, so the last one was this one. I have to package this one. But there's other items that I need to add to the order together. So I don't think I'll be able to package this one. I might have to wait. But yeah, I might have to just wait on it. But you know what? I'll put the box together for it just to group it. Like put that piece in there and then you know later I'll put that on there. Oh, good night, man. Hell yeah. Oh, right on. That'll be pretty cool. Great. That'll be a trip. Yeah, have a good night, man. Enjoy your Sunday as well. And I'll see you on Instagram and everything. Right there, man. And hopefully back here on YouTube as well. So, peace out, dude. Alright, so this one. Oh, yeah, let me put the little stickers on the sides. This side, that side. Damn, it's midnight now. Alright, cool. So big old box. Yeah, this is I don't have another box for this size, so I'm gonna have to use this huge box. But you know what? Let me start putting some paper in there. A little bit of layering. And then once I find the other parts or the other things I need to add to this, I will go ahead and finalize it. But that's going to happen tomorrow. Alright, sweet. So we're just going to leave this one like this. And then once I put those other items, put more paper, finish it up, and boom, done. I'll be done right there. Let's see. Alright, cool. So we got all that done. Let me just put some stuff away that I don't need anymore. It's set. Yeah, so I got a couple models that showed up in the mail today, and I need to check on what is it, ScaleMates.com. I need to look on the website to see which version I got of the model, because it's either the original, which I kind of doubt. It's either going to be the 62 or 65 as far as the year when it was released. And let me see if I could look that up. And I'll show you the models right now. Let me here, let's peek. Here, boom. This is the first one I got right here. Here, let me put all this stuff away though, because this stuff's all in the way. So this isn't the model I'm talking about. This one came out later in the 70s. This is the one I'm talking about. Let me bring it out. I'm gonna show you both of them. Let me see. Check these out. Here they are. So I got these in the mail today. And I bought them on eBay. So this one here, 57 Ford. The box looks a bit faded. You could tell it was in the sun. Even like right here, you see the color? This bottom color is like what the whole box should have been like as far as the background. But it looks pretty faded. When I got it, it was actually wrapped in plastic, like sealed. And you know, I was like, most likely got resealed. Because I know these weren't sold like that, like sealed. If it's the original one, right? So then later this one came out. So let's bust out this one because it is a really cool box art. You know, the model kit right there. Here's the side, another angle of the box artwork, and then that's where you see this. Oh dang! For the first time, this box artwork. Later, when in the maybe within the last like what 3 or 4 years, they came out with this car again, and they used this artwork for that one right there. So then inside we have the model. See the bag is, you know, opened, but it is the kit. All the parts are still there, all still in the tree. And you also get the custom parts that are in there, the 3-in-1. Let's see what's in here. Later I'll do another video like a proper one, but I just wanted to show you guys real quick. So then we got the water slide decals in there. That's cool. The chrome is still sealed right here. And then, kind of random, right? But I'm not going to throw it away. I'll keep it. If it's been together with the kit all these years, might as well keep it, right? That'd be kind of jacked up. Then I don't want to hear, like, right, toss it in the corner, someone in the trash. I don't want to one night be asleep and hearing somebody crying and it's the piece of styrene haunting me crying, you know? Yeah, I don't want that to happen. So let's see. All right, cool. So I was happy I got this one. This 57 looks beautiful. I mean, it just reminds me of you know, like this is like Ford's, you know, answer competition piece in a way to like the 57 Chevy, right? Kind of the same styling. So this one here, what's gonna determine if it's the original or not is gonna be by this number right here, the T157-200. I need to look this up. I did see it on the ScaleMates because they do have the two kits. I like the layout with the years, and they have the kits, right? But I didn't, and I saw the number, but I don't remember right now, like what it was. But I opened this one earlier. Like I said, it was sealed, but I feel like it was resealed. Let me see here, because I'll show you guys real quick. See, like in these original boxes that you get, the one thing that makes me think that it's not the original is the size of the box, because this is already like the width is the size of like a regular box already. And then right here it says includes AMT body filler, putty, display lights, front and rear styling parts. Like, yeah, that's all the bonus, but the body filler, that's like a little tube that it comes with. Obviously, you got the throwback to the cans. Last night I showed I own one of these empty cans, right? And then you see the little tape. Like, they did put the tapes on the original ones, but I have a feeling this is the second original version, like in '65. And I really like these photos right here. Like, look at this photo. It's so dope. There you have George Barris, a couple kids at the time. I mean, you know, I don't know how old they are now or if they're even with us now, you know, but it's a really nice photograph. There it says George Barris, king of the customizers, and then Carcraft Magazine consultant to AMT. So he did a lot of work for Carcraft Magazine. I do own some of those magazines, and he's in there a lot. And then also you know, he did work with AMT a lot as a consultant. And then the layout is cool because it shows you all the custom parts for styling, custom, and stock. And then over here on this side, right there, you see a little picture of the tube right there, right? But you know, it doesn't matter. You know, it's not like I love the kit. I just love it. You know, if it's the original one or not, it's all good. Like eventually, if I keep trying, or if I really want the original, maybe I'll get it one day, right? But let's take a look inside. So there we have the water slide decals that are really cool. There's also this right here that's really nice because you could cut this out, and this is like a material piece, and then a nice piece of sandpaper right there, and this is a nice photo right there of George Barris doing his thing. But yeah, I'll go more in depth later in a video. I just want to real quick show you guys what's in here. And then these are the chrome parts. Obviously the chrome's different. It's not like the chrome we do now. This is a different type of chrome. But you get some really nice grills, you know. Some custom pieces that you could use either for this or a future, like a different car. Right there, some really nice stuff. Right there. And then obviously look at this. An empty tree. Here's another one that's empty. And then it looks like, oh look, like there's a little piece still attached that I need to take off later and make sure I don't lose that. And then we got another empty one. And then we got all the parts. The body's right here. The doors are right here. The doors do open. I have the other parts over here. Sorry. Let me I was looking at this kit earlier in the day. Here we have the interior, 4 seats. Even this piece. Look at this center console piece. This is pretty sweet. Look at that. You could use that in a model. Customize a model. You could still use this. Even the seats, all 4 of them, are pretty dope. Right there. Whether it's for this model or a different one. If you don't want to use these, you still got the bench seats right here for the front and the rear. So, you know, you got some extra parts. Bottom chassis, interior, and then, you know, it also has all the there we go, like the styling parts right here. There you go. Man, I gotta clean these. So yeah, later when I get a chance, I'm gonna bust everything out, lay it all out, do like an inventory check just to see if everything truly is there, or if perhaps there's a missing part. There might be, you never know. But as far as the main parts, they're all there. The glass, I also have it over here on the side. I don't want to have it in there. I'm gonna have to clean it and then put it in like a little bag because it does look a bit like scratched. But I think I could get that off. I'm pretty confident I could take that off with some compound. And then the skirts. Oh, I always get excited when I see the skirts for these kind of cars. So you could always drop that, flip them right there. But yeah, this looks like a fun model, you know, to put together. Yeah, these are just extra like random parts. But yeah, at the same time, like even though they're not there, I don't have any plans to toss them. I'll just hang on to them because I don't know. To me, it's like it's just a styrene from back then, you know. Whatever they use, whatever material they used back then, those are some of the remains of it, you know. So this is super chill, right here. And then this one, obviously, when it opens, it has 2 little pegs right here on the sides. It's supposed to open like suicide. I thought that was pretty cool. Right there. Let me see here. But yeah, there's a lot of different little things that come and go that I'm looking for. Because sometimes they got some new stuff, and I'm like, oh, dude, I'm going to jump on it. And then, boom, it sells out. Someone else gets it, you know? And I'm like, oh, man, it wasn't my turn, you know? Maybe later I'll get some of that stuff. But we'll see what's up. But, hey, guys, I'm going to take off. I'm going to let you guys go. I already finished packing what I needed to pack for tonight. And I'm just going to clean up real quick and head out. I got to get some rest and, you know, get that sleep, and tomorrow come back, finish up, and we'll be done for the weekend, and get back to the routine Monday, you know. But thank you guys for kicking it. Thank you OmniWorks for checking in, saying what's up. Also Chad Works, Dan as well, Armando Flores, and everyone else who was on here as well. So you guys have a good one. Have a good night. Oh, what's up, Kid Builder Chris? What's up, man? Dang, what up, what up? Yeah, I'm already gonna head out, bro. I'm done for tonight. I was packaging up some stuff, but I'll hit you up on IG, bro. I'll hit you up on there. I gotta clean up, and then I'll be it. I'll be getting some rest, some sleep. So, all right, man. Thank you, bro. Yeah, have a good night. All right, peace out, guys.